Hello, welcome back to this channel. Today's going to be a very fun video because today we're going to be planting basically everything outside, hopefully today. So that means we're going to be planting a lot of peppers, mostly tomatoes, and I think tomatoes is going to be the main goal to get done for today. And then depending on how much time we have the rest of the day, we're going to be trying to get as much done. Walking outside really quickly. There's a lot of beautiful stuff to do out here. Now I am growing some stuff in this pot and I'd really like to plant some peppers in it. So I might do some stuff there throughout the next few days. And then this pot I'm really hoping to plant later today too. Then walking over here, there's two nets, two growing rows. I'm really hoping I can have all of this planted by the end of today. And then depending on how much time we'll have left before it gets dark out, we'll go to the other side, the side of the house, and try to get all of that done. The chances of doing all of that is pretty low, but I'm going to try to do as much as possible today because tomorrow is basically going to be raining all day and it's going to rain a lot later tonight. So I really want to get these in the ground before that storm does get here. So before we do go and start today's video, please subscribe, hit the notification on all so you do not miss our video, and please like this video. Let's go and start today's video. So I have 4 trays. So these are 2. I only have 4 of these trays. These are going to be cherry tomatoes. I'm thinking I'm going to be planting all those cherry tomatoes on this one only, and then I have a ton of bigger spring tomatoes and I'll plant all of those along there. Then I think I'll go on the side, plant just a huge assortment of different types of peppers, maybe on different sides, and plant the rest of the tomatoes on that side too. So I'm going to go ahead and bring everything out, and I might actually just go ahead and start taking these out, start laying them out along here. Those birds are incredibly loud, but there's still a lot of stuff to do. I still need to kind of redig the trench up a little bit more because it has rained significantly lately. And once I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and start the time lapse of putting all of those in the ground and starting to just put soil around it. So let's go and start. Alright, so we've gone through a lot of plants. Everything is planted. Now, right now, the plants will look worse than they've ever looked, just because that's just how plants look when they're transplanted. But hopefully, I can just water it. The soil will kind of compact to a more steady level because there are a lot of bumps. I did try to make it a little bit better of a walking path when I am walking up and down this area. We did plant some pumpkins there, so this side will be practically impossible once those are fully grown. But for now, there's going to be a lot of progress. For now, I'm just going to let them grow, and as they get taller and stronger, I'll slowly start to tie them against it. But right now, there's just no point in it because they're way too small. It's just basically like putting lettuce on this and kind of tying it. It's just way too small right now. So I'll probably do that maybe next weekend. And for now, all they need to be watered. And to be honest, the rain tonight will get it, for the most part, good. There are a few areas that still need to be a little bit more compacted and soil needs to be moved a little bit more. Hopefully water will do that later on. If not, after like 2 weeks, I'll probably have to grab some extra soil, try to make it a little bit better. But at the end of the day, as long as the plants are under, as long as there's soil on top of the roots, there's fine. They'll do really good. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of walk around. I'm trying to figure out if it would just be best if I try to rip out the peas and then plant the giant tomato plants right there, or if I should plant them over there. I'm still trying to figure that out because I don't really want to put the giant beefsteak tomatoes in this type of an area because those are expensive plants and they're not going to do very good in that area. So I think I might try to figure out what to do and work from there. So I'm going to go ahead and take out the peas for now and we'll go from there. All right. Well, I didn't record it and I didn't do a time lapse, but I ended up planting the green peppers, and over there I ended up planting the beefsteak tomatoes. I thought I had a sign for this, but I guess I didn't. So I'm gonna have to write one down in a second. And same with the spring tomatoes, could not find one. So there's that. But now I'll see you guys when we get to the other side and kind of do the last few minute things. All right, so we have a ton of stuff right here. We have a few peppers. We have some of, well, we're gonna be doing basically all the peppers. Now, I wasn't planning to do peppers over here, but I just didn't plant enough tomatoes to really do everything. So we are gonna be doing some tomatoes over here. So I'm thinking both of those, from what I think, both of those are cherry tomatoes. So I'm thinking this half is gonna be cherry tomatoes, and then the other half is just gonna be peppers, and kind of where I get with all that stuff. So I think for now, I'm just gonna go ahead and just start. And I don't really know where the soil went from this, so I'm gonna have to kind of improvise and kind of just move some soil around. But for the most part, this should be pretty easy and pretty quick to get done because everything's already ready for planting. So let's go ahead and start the time lapse. For the most part, this area is done. Now, same thing in this case, I will eventually tie them to the netting, but these are very, very small and really small seedlings. So we got, well, tomatoes on this side. I ended up kind of dividing it in threes, and 1/3 is on that side, 1/3 of that is on that side, and another third is on that side. And then each row gets a different type of peppers. So that row right there, well, that half on the middle row is yellow peppers, then red on that side, and then green on the other. And for now, I'm just gonna let rain and nature kind of help do the soil a little bit more. We've done about 90% of it, but there still needs to be some soil moved around, especially with like the peppers area. But for now, I'm just gonna leave it. I'm not planning to water. I might do a little bit of some water, but I'm just gonna let rain really do the rest. But for the most part, there's a little bit left to do in the back, but I really do need to kind of put a lot of stuff away because there's definitely a lot of stuff. And today's gonna be a very big day of cleaning some trays. So I think for now, I'm gonna go to the back, talk a little bit more, and then that'll be the end of the video. All right, so I was not planning to actually do this in today's video, but while I'm outside, my hands are already completely covered in soil. I'm just gonna go ahead and finish with these 3 sections, and then for that, that'll be basically the end of the garden. That sounds really bad. That'll be the end of planting the garden. That sounds much better. But I think there will still be some stuff here and there over time I will plant. More or less last minute stuff that was never planned, like lemongrass here and there maybe. But once these 3 are done, that'll be the end of the planned out garden. So first thing I'm going to be planting is a bunch of onions, and then I'll follow by with other 2. And then once those are planted, I'll do the next part. And those 2 will be a surprise in a second. So I'm going to go ahead and plant these really quick. All right, so I ended up doing everything. I ended up planting asparagus, spinach, and one of my favorites to grow lately has been bunching onions. I'm super excited for everything. Everything has been watered. Everything has kind of been cleared up. It's supposed to rain tonight, so everything should look very, very fresh and thriving tomorrow. So I'm very, very excited about all of this. My socks are indeed completely soaked, but at the end of the day, today was a very productive day. Actually, one of the most productive days we've had in a very long time. I do want to thank my mom for really helping everything over there, because that would have taken me 2 days or probably even more to do everything that we accomplished in just a few hours. So thank you so much there, and very excited to really see the progress on this garden and really to learn as much as I possibly can growing the most high quality produce I can possibly grow. So very excited about this process, and we'll just see how stuff does over time. Very excited for what's in store to come. And yeah, this is gonna be the end of the video. So if you guys like these types of videos, please subscribe, hit the notification on all so you not miss our video, and please like this video. I really do, and honestly thank you all so incredibly much for watching today's video and supporting the channel, and I'll see you guys tomorrow when we post next. Peace.